the channel, or welcome to the channel if you are new. My name is Val and I make Sims 4 videos here on YouTube, and today I'm going to be working on the middle school / elementary school build that I started last week. If you haven't seen that video, feel free to check it out if you want to, but you don't have to if you don't want to. For those of you who have seen the video though, you might be seeing a few changes. I did actually go to the liberty of moving us out of Windenburg and into Henford-on-Bagley because I felt that this world was going to be easier for me to tool in and just have full creative control. I'm just sort of mapping it out right now though, so nothing is concrete. We're just figuring out what we want to do. Other than that though, I have adjusted the exterior of the build. Again, nothing is concrete. The build will be going through many changes as time goes on. But yeah, I've switched up the shape a little as well on the interior to accommodate for some of the new ideas I've had and a few of the changes I want to make. And you may see that this has been worked on. I'm not going to show it though because I'm still figuring it out. It's kind of a hot mess, so don't mind that. Because today we're actually going to be working on the gym and music room. So grab a snack, grab a drink, open your game, and yeah, let's get started. Okay, I think I need to start off by figuring out the shape of this, because otherwise I'm going to spend basically this whole build just confused. Like I said, I do have ideas for this, so I have like an idea of some of the students and some of the teachers, and also what I want this to look like. So we will have a little bit of a story, nothing crazy, because I'm not going crazy with the story right now, honestly. It's more so just I don't know how to explain this. An idea for this that we will get into in a minute. So in my save file, we already have our swim team. So this is going to be the elementary school that the swim team goes to, and I think they'll have separate, like a team for the students in middle school and a team for the students in elementary. But the school obviously doesn't have a pool on the property, so I think that will be elsewhere. But other than that, I'm thinking I want to do like a kind of I guess like a theater club, but I'm more so thinking of it as like a drama and music club, or like music class. I mean, I don't think so much that they would have a... Is that a thing, like in small towns? Do they have the budget for that? Do they have a budget for like a drama club, or am I going a little bit too crazy? Because I was thinking, right, with this being, you know, the stage in here, I was thinking they could be holding like a mid-year, like play for like the younger kids, like they're doing a play. So we're gonna set the stage up with some play stuff, but I did try and find custom content for it. There just wasn't really anything that fits my vision, so it's probably gonna be a work in I mean, I have some stuff, okay, but it's gonna be a work in progress, and you guys might see it change over time, or if I share pictures or anything. But yeah, I was thinking that they frequently host children's plays at the school. Like, it's a whole thing. There are a lot of kids who get really excited and, you know, enthusiastic about it, and the parents help fund it so they can get props and stuff. And I want to do it like Halloween themed, because the save file starts in the autumn, right when Halloween is about to happen. But I just don't have the stuff for it, so I think we're gonna go with a different vibe. Not that, oh my god. My broken CC that I keep not taking out, I'm sorry. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with a different vibe. And I'm so sorry this video took me so long to get out. By the way, I actually intended to do this last week, but I was having I was having a hard time with my schoolwork because I'm in uni and I just did not have the time to do this. I spent like 13 hours doing schoolwork and I'm like 90% sure I'm gonna fail, but I'm trying not to think about it, so yeah. Okay, so I think for the layout, obviously this is a stage and we're gonna put some stairs on the side. And this is going to be the side entrances to the stage, so it's going to be connected to the music room, because I mentioned this in my last video. One of the schools I looked at on YouTube because it was a tour on YouTube of a school, they had their music room connected to the gym, and so the music students could obviously, you know, more have like a stage in here that they could access. I was like joined, and I really liked that idea. But we're also going to do the side entrances as well. And I think that's where they'll keep a lot of the costuming and makeup and extra equipment for stuff. And I also saw on the tour of that school that they had stairs for like an upstairs area. And like, I know my gym when I was in primary school also had an upstairs area. And I was thinking about this the other day. And I was like, did it really, or did I hallucinate that? Like, did I make that up in my head? And I'm gonna go with the narrative that it did, and tell myself I didn't make it up. So I need to get rid of this though, because this is 2 stories. So it's kind of like this, and I'm not really sure what they would like have in this. I honestly do not know. But push that back actually. But we're gonna go with it. I also think maybe, I don't know if I should push this back as well. I think. Do you have a picture? I mean, maybe more so that it needs to be like that. I don't know. Try it like this, I guess. See how it goes. But yeah, when I came up with the idea to do a little school play, I got so excited. Like, I think that would be so much fun to roleplay in my game and play with, and like, I don't know, just have fun with it, because there's so many things you could do with that, you know. You could have just like a standard like little play where the kids just go on stage and, I don't know, do the Wizard of Oz or Little Red Riding Hood or something, or you could do like theme stuff. Like, and like the gym as well will also just be great to do school dances in, because I don't know about you guys, but when I was a kid, we used to hold like Halloween themed, and Halloween, it's not really a big thing in my country because it's an American holiday, and I think the general consensus is most people in Australia make fun of America. which is probably not what you guys want to hear, but it is definitely something that happens in Australia, and so there's a lot more judgment around Halloween than I like, because Halloween's actually my favorite holiday. But yeah, we would have like Halloween themed school dances, and I think it would be so cute and fun to hold like a middle school dance for your Sims kids. And I was thinking I could do some alternate versions of the gym that when this build is available, when the save file comes out, you guys can just place down and swap around. That way it saves you all the work and also lets me do something that I would enjoy. Okay. I think this is the space we want to work with. I'm not sure though. Let's see. Okay. I think this is okay. Already got my wood in here, but I definitely need to do probably some carpet in this area, right? Probably carpet. I feel like realistically this part of the what color? I always go for blue. I don't know why. It's just such a it's just a school color to me, I guess. It makes me think of school. But I can't remember if my school carpet was blue or if it was grey. I think it was grey. Okay. Okay, one other thing that I've noticed in a lot of the photos I have is, obviously I want to keep this still as a gym so your kids can do sports activities in here, you know, anything. I don't think they can do cheerleading as children, which really sucks, but maybe if you had the preteen mod, which you could use in substitution if you wanted to, maybe they can do it with that. I think they probably can, right, with the preteen mod. So you could have basketball or cheerleading for your Sims in here. I am trying to think of more extracurricular activities to include in the school, but I think we are limited. Like, even when I talk about how you could hold plays, you can't actually do that. I don't even know if they can I mean, you could maybe use like the puppetry box if you wanted to, but it wouldn't really be the same thing. Anyway, a lot of them had these big like metal bars that were holding up the ceiling because it was a dome. Obviously this isn't a dome, but I'm doing it anyway. And they also had the basketball hoop. I don't know if a lot of them were white, but I did prefer the black, but I guess we'll do white because it makes more sense. So I'm gonna do let's be a bit further out. Oh, I accidentally deleted my there. Okay. And then I want to do probably my curtains, right? For the next part of this build, I think I'm gonna hold maybe a poll to see what you guys would like to see, because I don't think I'm gonna do more than another video of this. I think I'll move on to another build for the channel so you guys can have something different going on, unless everyone really wants me to do like more than 3, but I was only planning on doing 3 videos on this build. because it was in high demand, but so I wanted to do multiple, but I just don't want to overload the channel with like 20 parts of me doing a school build, because that would be a lot. And usually when I build, I like to go between different builds. I don't like to stay on just the one, because it does get old for me, and it also helps me stay motivated. And why is this forward? Back. There we go, that's better. Yeah, so I'll run a poll most likely, and then you can all let me know what room you would like to see me doing. I know some people want to see the exteriors more, but they do take me a lot longer to figure out. That's why I don't include me doing the exteriors in my long plays unless I map it out before the video and then just redo it, which I think kind of defeats the purpose of me even showing it, I guess, because then you're not actually seeing my real process. You're just seeing me piece it back together. Okay. I'm only doing these curtains because I don't have enough stuff to put on the stage, but I'm also just not really sure what kind of stage decorations I want to use. I have quite a few different things, so we could do different themes. In my mind, I have this picture that I found of these kids performing at a play. Well, there are no kids at it. Actually, there's no kids on the stage, but they had this like paper fish, underwater fish background thing, and it reminded me of school plays at my school when I was a kid, first of all. Actually, that's all I need to say. It reminded me of that, and I was thinking that I wanted to do that, but I can't find anything that looks like is this the chair I want? I think I have like a base. This is like, is there not a base game version of this chair? Yeah, there is this one. I don't know, I always end up using a custom content item when I don't need to, because I forget that I have this. Yeah, so I was thinking we could do like a pirate themed play, but I also have some other things we could do. I also really wanted to do, like I said earlier, the Red Riding Hood idea, but I don't really have stuff for that, honestly. Because I'm very specifically thinking of cardboard decorations, you know? Because everything would be made out of cardboard. Like the kids would be doing, maybe the art students get that as their project. They all have to make decorations for the play. Or maybe, like I said, maybe they make that in class themselves for the play. Maybe they get assigned that specifically if they're in the drama club. Or maybe it's like one class has to perform a play at the end of every break. I don't know. Or at the end of every, what do you guys call it? Do you call it semesters when you're in middle school, or is that only when you're in college? Because in Australia we call them terms, but then the terms are broken up by smaller breaks throughout. Like you have an Easter break and all that, yeah. So, over here I think we'll do bleachers. I don't actually have actual proper bleachers, so I'm probably gonna have to use benches and just fake it and make it look like we have them. I'm not sure, but yeah, I want more cardboard because I did find some CC that this is cube. That's not cardboard. I just wanted to open it. I did find some CC that is made out of cardboard that we could use. And like, I guess this could work as a fake house, like prop, but it's too small and it's not quite, I mean, what does it look like from the other side? I mean, yeah, I would need to size it down still, but it might actually be under toys. This is one of them. It's a box TV, so we could do like a living room set And I've also got this, which is like a castle. I like this one, but I don't think I'm gonna do it just because it won't match, and I really don't have anything to go with that. This one I could maybe do something with. And the other one was, where is it? I might have gone past it. Did I go past it? Here we go. It's a cardboard boat. And this is the one I was leaning towards because I think I have more stuff to make this than I do anything else. I'm just not sure. Because I do have some, like... decorations. And if you guys know of any CC that's made out of cardboard or looks like kids could have made it, like sort of in this vibe, like we are really thinking school play, like handmade, all that. If you guys know of any stuff, feel free to recommend anything or let me know in the comments or on my Tumblr if you'd rather send me a message about it or link it to me, because I would really appreciate that, because people don't necessarily name things with like buzzwords. Like they won't say cardboard kids play equipment or whatever. They'll probably say something like they'll name it something weird. Like they'll give it a set name and then you can't find it. Like this is called a DIY cardboard dancing skeleton, and we could actually hang this up around the school, so that might be fun. We'll make it like Halloween ready, but that would have come in a set and that would have been named something else in the set, trust me. So I guess like if I was doing something foresty, we could use the tree decals. Like this is even trees as well. Okay, I don't know. I'm starting to question myself. This might take me a minute to figure out like what theme I want to do. Okay, maybe we could actually do that castle after all. I just don't know if the colors will go with the vibe. It's a dinosaur volcano, okay. Okay, I mean, that's not what I'm looking for. Where is it? I probably went past it again, didn't I? It was probably at like the top somewhere. Oh, am I in the wrong area? Oh no, it's right here. Yeah, see, because it's like pink and purple. I don't know if it suits my vision. My vision, which is not pink and purple. If I had like a specific story idea for what they were trying to do with this play, then it might be easier. I kind of want like just like a pop-up castle, not an actual, like just a background, I guess. Let's see what we've got. Now I have like a toy sword that we can use. And I should have some ceiling decorations that will add a little bit of depth to this. And this is a tree, so we can use this as well. I was thinking this could work as like a fake horse, but it has the rocking thing and that just is too immersion breaking for me. So I have to keep looking, I guess. So we can use these as like to say there are birds, maybe. Don't ask me what I'm looking for because I don't even really know. To be honest, I don't really know. Let's see if I have anything in my game that I don't remember putting there. Actually, I think that I know Around the Sims 4 has a set that we could download and install. But there's also like these oh, but they're like really realistic, aren't they? I can't really make that look. What? Oh my gosh. I mean, this could work if we size it down a lot. Like a lot. Oh, it's still too big. Okay. Yeah. Still a bit large. The shadowing is going to be messed up on it though. That's so irritating. Yeah. And this is a... Oh. But it's got a door in it that looks so... real. Okay. Like I was saying, Around the Sims 4 does have a like cardboard cat paradise set that's cat stuff made out of cardboard. But we could use that and pretend it is a castle. I do want to use the castle set thing, but it only comes in one color. So, I don't know. This does look fine. Just, I don't think the background just isn't working with the fake trees I have. Do we want to do that, or do we want to do... I mean, I guess that's fine. It's not that bad. There wouldn't really be all that much stuff on the stage, would there? Maybe like a mic that I could put up there, maybe a chair to say that the play hasn't started yet. They're still setting things up. Let's do... I have that little toy sword. There we go. And be in activities and skills. Creative. Oh, what? What are these? Sorry, this is from that person I got all the cardboard stuff from. It's interesting. Okay. Put it... Do we put it in the middle or off to the side? Probably it would realistically be in the middle, but not if the play's actively happening. We'll put it there for now. Cute. Other than that, we might do... I did want to do like have some maybe food and stuff set up. That way, I don't know, there's drinks and refreshments for the parents who've come to watch their kids perform at this play, I guess. What else would I put on the stage? Probably some stage lights and stage markers, I think. So... Oh, you know, I do actually have... Who made it though? I have this, like... Who is it? It's that one... creature. That one thing. I don't know what it's called. Bigfoot? I think it's Bigfoot. I have like a thing of him. This one's Mothman. I'm thinking of Bigfoot though. So he could work. But you're not who I'm thinking about. Would it actually just be called Bigfoot, or... I'm gonna try and look it up. What it is. Here we go. We're gonna put him in here. Oh, this looks ridiculous. This is called Bigfoot? Oh my god. Wait, is this Bigfoot? I thought this was Mothman. Oh my god, yeah, he does not even... It's just because of the eyes. He tricked me. That is not Mothman. He would have had ears. I have a... I do have a different wall decoration there that I want to look at. I think that's so much... that's so much cozier. But doesn't make the castle look weird. Maybe this could be a little... I think that makes more sense like that. We might just put him off to the side while I, you know, mentally think about what I want to do with this. We've got some lights going though. Give this a sec. I have to probably clean out my mods again. floor lamps, right? Because it's like stage lights. Where would these be? If any of you guys were in theater, let me know if there's anything in particular that happens backstage. I mean, like in terms of what stuff tends to be back there, because I can find photos, but it's always great to hear from anyone who has experience in certain places. Someone actually really helped me out with my pool build by letting me know that there's actually pump rooms in indoor pools, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. They have pump rooms, and this is something I overlooked. You know, like I might have come to that conclusion if I did research, but I didn't, but they let me know. And that gave me some pretty good ideas, so it's always good to hear from everyone. I really don't know where these would be. Probably wouldn't be at the back like that, but I'm gonna do it for now. Else. That honestly might be it for the stage, but I'm gonna get some doors going in here. Although this would be open, wouldn't it? I think it would. You'd be able to step. Like this would be the side area. I mean, I don't really want people to be able to... Okay, we would put more curtains, because it's usually got more curtains, doesn't it? I think. Maybe just maybe like part of it, not all of it. I think these are called the wings of the stage. I can stop calling it the side now. Yeah, and that can't stay there. Let's get that out of the way. Stage. We'll have to see what came with Get Famous, because there might be some helpful items, but I doubt it because, you know, I mean, this will work for the backstage area. I haven't actually looked at any reference images for the backstage or anything, so just so we're clear, I will very likely not be doing that today, because that is something I overlooked. I looked at references for stages, for like kids plays, and I looked at references for gyms and also the music room, but I didn't look at anything for the backstage, and I should have done that. I'm realizing that now. That is my bad. Okay, I put the bleachers in, but they're not going to be actual bleachers like I said, because I don't have anything like that right now. This is going to be tedious as well, sadly, because of the way I'm going to do this. Should we do this color or should we do like a white? What color are they usually? I feel like they're usually that yellowish kind of look. I don't know. Get more light over here as well, because I feel like these lights are just so dark. And I don't mind building in darkness or like having dimmer lighting, but it is bothering me in this gym for some reason. Just like it's too dark in here. Oh, it's because this it might be because the ceiling is so high. Because even this is not working. So what I'm gonna have to do is place all of these like this. Although maybe not exactly touching. Okay, it's kind of uneven, but I don't care enough to like be fussed by it. Honestly, I really don't. By 3. Actually, why am I doing it like that? I just need to... I might be able to do it. Oh, I didn't do it right. Oops. There we go. It's slightly to the left. It's slightly off, but it really does not matter at all. This is not going to be functional, and I might even end up replacing this. Oops, oh my god. Sometimes I think to myself, I could do a toolmod tutorial video to help people starting out toolmod, and then no, I shouldn't. I'm nowhere near capable enough with this mod to do a tutorial. Kind of overthinking the yellow now, which is unfortunate because I don't want to have to go through and change every single... Ooh, you know what? This probably would have been more like the vision I was thinking of. Damn. Damn, I kind of want to do this instead. I'm gonna do it. I'm so sorry. Just watch me. I'm gonna do it easier this time though. It will not take me as long, I promise. Unless it does, in which case I'm sorry. I mean, the thing is with this one, it looked a bit more believable. I think that's why I instinctively chose it, because it does look slightly better, whereas with these, it's kind of like you can really tell it's stacked on top of each other. But I don't know, we'll just roll with it, I guess. Make it work. Looks okay. It doesn't look great, but yeah. And then we'll do. Actually, I think this needs to be pushed back now that I think of it. So I'm gonna put the basketball hoop here. Oh, I mean to do this as well. Would it be like that? Wait, you shoot. Is this not the part? Does it need to be like this? Does anybody know what the layout of this should be? Should I make this bigger? Oh, maybe not that big. Maybe we'll figure out, like... Does this usually cover the whole... thing? And what end does this go down? I actually have no idea. I've not thought about this. Let me pull up my pictures. Let's see. School build. Okay, here we go. Okay, it doesn't, but it seems like I have it in the correct formation, I believe. Though a lot of the pictures I'm seeing are like black. But I don't have like an all black swatch. I only have an all white and this with the orange. I don't really know how I feel about it with the orange, to be honest. Although I'm seeing as well, and I am considering doing this, there's also kind of, okay, we can't do, there's no way to do multiple, I need to think of what I'm trying to say. So I could do a half wall actually. I've mentioned before my issue with not being able to do split levels because there's no the wall situation in The Sims 4 is very restrictive, but I think I can make, I've been making up for it by using a lot of half walls, and one of the pictures I'm looking at actually has a walkable area above here, and so I'm thinking this whole thing could be walkable because I think a lot of gyms are built in that way, so we will make it work. Thinking as well. I mean, I don't know if that makes sense. I don't think that does. Sorry, these bars are getting in the way, and I knew they would when I put them there. I knew they were gonna mess around with my head, but yeah, I still did it. Also, I think the gym wouldn't have that, it would be painted like this. We need to do entrances, which, by the way, these doors are by SYB, and I forgot to say this at the start of the video, but I'll probably put it on the screen. I will be linking as much of the CC that I have, I'll be linking as much CC that I'm using today as I can in the description for you guys, so it's easier to access. But I am, once again, similar to how I asked about stuff for the stage, if anybody knows of any doors that look really similar to this, where they have like that classic American school door look, you know what I'm talking about, but in a different color, because this only comes in these really light swatches because it's for a hospital. It's from SYB's hospital set. So the only one that really works is the black. But I want one that's going to be like that kind of ugly wooden orange vibe. And I could recolor it, except I don't know how. I tried doing it when I found them because I was like, this is perfect. The only thing off is the color. But yeah, it's a bit too complex for me, that one. I surprisingly have a very easy time in coloring counters. I know a lot of people struggle with that, but it's not hard for me at all. But this I couldn't figure out. I couldn't figure this out. I was thinking as well, this could be a mini storage closet for the gym equipment, but we are limited on space, and I don't think it's going to fit here. I also do think this is a little bit too big. Oops. It would just be like that. I didn't even put the basketball hoop in. I literally looked it up and I didn't even put it there. It's crazy. I probably won't get this gym finished today, by the way. That's crazy high. The thing is, they're not actually going to be able to use that because of how high up it is. But if I put these bars lower, it'll look really awkward. What we need is something. I also kind of want to use this one because this looks like it belongs at someone's front yard, whereas this looks like it fits in for a school. I mean, what we need is something that I could use to lower, like have this lower, like some arms, like extendable arms that reach down. Because that's what I'm seeing in these pictures. So that's why I wanted to put one here as well, because I think they may be able to use this one if it's just like slightly higher and over here. And then fix my windows. And the half wall is messing around with that. Thank you. I'm going to make this smaller, I think. Ooh. Okay. Probably would also do pipes. Do I have any other photos of gyms in here? Is that the only one I have? What? Okay, I picked one photo of a gym and went, that's enough, apparently. I don't remember doing that. Okay, I want to do a scoreboard. Would that be above the door or above the bleachers? Probably above the bleachers, but I'm not certain. I still want to fill this space and adjust this space. I just don't know what I can do with it. Could we maybe do... Actually, maybe I'll do the wings lower. That way I can... Didn't I put doors in? Did I say I was going to put doors in and then I didn't? Yeah, I did. Put a door here. There won't be one on this side because I don't think it makes sense. We'll put one there. See, like, this is the color I want on here. What's this? Scared me. But yeah, I don't know how to... I don't know how to do that. Sadly. So... I think this could work as a storage door. I just need to figure out how to make a storage space in this room work. I do want to... I do think I could put it here. Probably not like that though. I don't know if this looks strange. Look at like a school gym again. That isn't actually it's just this one picture I have. I need another picture. Okay, we can do some flags. We can keep that in mind, putting in some flags. I also don't have a locker room. When I was in school, we didn't have locker rooms because when we would do sports, we would just wear our regular clothes, our regular uniform. However, I do understand why they are a thing in America. And maybe even other countries. I don't know if other countries also do that. They probably do though. But yeah, that's not something in where I live, where I come from. Okay. Flag, stacked chairs, bins. There would be bins, and there are weird little wall cutouts. I don't think I have the space for that, so I'm a little bit sad that the full vision cannot be realized because of space limitations, as always. 64 by 64 is just not enough, girl. It's just not enough. So yeah, we want to do stacked chairs, and I saw these. You know, like on either side of the bleachers. Why are you sitting like that? Excuse me. I kind of want to do like, I want this in grey, I'm being honest. Yeah, this is gonna be so entertaining watching me stack a bunch of chairs. One of my favorite things to do with toolmod though is make things look like they've been knocked over. It just adds like depth. I don't know how else to explain it. I think it just makes the build look a little bit more alive. It's too high. I knew it was gonna be too high as well. Girl, please. Wait, 3? I mean, I don't know how you're standing up. I'm gonna have to like rotate you back a little. Oh, wait, wrong way. Okay, forward. Do 60? No, 40. Maybe I was right to try and do 60. Oh my god, no. I'm putting in all the wrong numbers. Okay. She's a little messed up looking, but that's fine. This side, we will do just regular chairs. I'm gonna do it really high though, like so high it's gonna be questionable how they got anything down from there or how they even got them up there. Okay, maybe we will put this here. Like, I want to make this work. I'm confused as to how I can do that, honestly. Like, it's such a small little corner. Maybe if I make this, I don't want to make it 3 by 3 though. I feel like that's a bit, like that's excessive. That's what it looks like in the picture though, is the thing. Like it looks pushed forward. Okay, I'm experimenting right now. This was not in my plan. So you will all need to let me know if this looks absolutely insane. I feel like it kind of does. I feel like I'm doing too much. You guys know, I don't know if any of you watched Jenna Marbles. I'm sure some of you did, but she used to say when she was painting and stuff that she had the too much gene, and my god, I resonated with that so much, because I also feel like I have the too much gene. When things start to look good, I start to get a little bit like, what more can I do? Because I'm never satisfied. Like in pool accessories, the scoreboard. Probably, maybe. Pool objects. Yes. I mean, I was thinking of one that's horizontal, but I don't know, this is better than nothing. Oh my god. I do have this on the average wall height, and I think I would like it if the build was on a taller wall height. The thing is, once again, Sims 4 is so restrictive. Oh my god, I just slammed my mouse down. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you guys heard that. But if you did, I'm sorry. Yeah, what was I saying? The Sims 4 is so restrictive that you can't have multiple different wall heights, and I get, like, if they updated that, I think the game would literally explode. Like, it would just completely collapse at that point. But I do want it, unfortunately. I really do want that. I feel like this would make more sense if we were looking at a situation where this was rotated and the stage was here, but that's only within the context of me trying to make this work. I don't know if it is going to work at this point. I don't know. Maybe if we do... Maybe if we just make this part of the hallway, and then not centered though is the thing. Wait, is it? Actually, I think it might be centered. It doesn't look centered because of the fact that I have... I mean, it's not actually, because it's 3. So this needs to be like... Oh, I don't think I can center it, can I? Wait, no. I can when it's like that. And then... Okay, here's the problem. Now the door's not gonna fit. I was gonna say, we can pretend that this is a storage closet. And that might be what we have to do if we want to have that there. Why is it so dark in here? Okay, this may very well be kind of a hot mess. with me trying to make this work. Like I said, we probably can't do like it as an actual thing. It's just going to be decoration and imagination. We're all going to have to imagine it that way. This is still not centered. What do I need to do to get this to be centered correctly? Do I need to have this really have that much more space? That's the only way to get it to look right. I mean, do that. Then there's so much over here. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But I would love to be able to do those like random wall decorations that kind of make it look like it's got... I don't know what they're called. I'm not an architect. I can't tell you. We can use pipes. It's kind of... is it scaffolding? Let's Google scaffolding. Let's go on a little adventure and Google scaffolding. Okay, it's not scaffolding. That's not what I'm thinking of. What do they call it? Like paneling, I guess. Paneling? Sort of. If we had this like... but it was like this. If you guys are looking at my screen right now, if we had this like running along the wall, it just adds a bit of dimension to it. I don't think we can do that though, but we can probably put pipes so it has the effect. Again, I know it's so dark in here. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying to get the lighting to look okay, but it's not working in my favor, so yeah. Do like that. Do this in like random areas, I guess. Though we might be able to rotate it to do it across, so it looks more realistic as well. Although this could work, these columns. Let's see. I'm gonna lose my mind. Yeah, that's basically what I wanted to do, really. Yeah, that captures it. I just need to... oh my god, that scared me. I was like, where did everything go? Can I rotate you? I probably can. And I'll do another one, I guess. Here? Why is there a weird shadow? Is it because of the chair? You know what would have made so much more sense than me doing all this is if I literally took this and then just put it on the wall. What is wrong with me? Oh my god. Although you're not showing up correctly. Why can't you... You're driving me nuts. Maybe I had the right idea, seeing as how this is not cooperative. Okay, I don't understand what your problem is, but okay, whatever. Live life, be free. But what is the, like, problem with you people? Am I gonna have to... I can't put you sideways though. So maybe I will do it like this. Okay, back to what I was doing then. Never mind. Okay, you guys get my vision. I'm gonna save this for later because I'm aware it's going to take me a minute and it's also going to be very boring to watch. So let's do like a flag. I just realized I have music playing on my phone on Spotify. Stop. I was like hearing this noise in the background. It was confusing me. What does this say? Who are you by? Okay, I got scared. I like this one because it's like crinkled. Do 2. One of these is high. Is that higher than the other? But I was specifically thinking of a different kind of flag. But I guess we'll just do that. That's like fine. To fix. Oh, these are like absolutely driving me insane. I should have done them last. Why did I do them straight away? That was such a bad idea. And we need probably like a fire alarm, bins, and vents. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, we should do... Where would the bins be? Probably by the door, right? I would hope that they'd be by the door. I also have a very specific vision for the bins, but I don't think we have anything like what I'm thinking of in the game for that, so... that's not what I'm thinking of. Neither is that. I mean, this isn't really, but it's like the closest, I guess, because it's round and it's got a black trash bag in it. Not even... That's not even what I was thinking. I mean, I could do this but size it up. But it looks absolutely ridiculous. Okay, we'll do... maybe this? I don't know. No, I don't want to do that. I don't know, this is just kind of... This is what happens, you know, fussing over a bin. We'll do 2. That's as good as it gets, I think. Let's do some wall vents, probably like above here. Some light switches, and then maybe some exit signs. And then I think we will start the music room, so we're not spending the whole build in this one room. Got another bin in the corner there, actually. Like maybe that's where we will just put the bin. Multiple bins, maybe. What? I'm over here and I selected that somehow. That was really weird. I mean, would we have the light switches right out in public view so the students can come in and turn the lights off whenever they like? Probably not. So maybe I won't do that. But maybe instead, what did I say I was gonna do? It was gonna be light switches, bins, vents. Fix my windows a little because they are kind of messed up now. Okay, apparently we need to be like one off. Would this realistically be on either side? Yes. Yes, it would. Thank you for asking. Am I going to do that? No. No, I'm not. And honestly, who's to say if I'm even going to keep this here? Because it is a bit... It's a little bit obstructive. It is kind of blocking us from seeing the full picture. I could do big ceiling lights as well. Get rid of like all the mini ones, but we aren't quite done here because I do want to do some decorations for like maybe a sign that says welcome to the 4th grade play. I don't know what grade it is. Probably like 2nd grade doing this play because it's a Little Red Riding Hood or whatever. It's got a castle. I don't know. Do we have any like really bright lights in this game? Remember in Sims 3 is such a dark game and you'd have to use like the debug lights just to be able to see, but they would turn invisible as well, and that was really nice, so you didn't have a big light in your face. And that was helpful, unlike this game where you do just get a massive light in your face, unfortunately. This is not what I'm thinking of. I don't know, what do they look like? They kind of just look like big, almost like this, I guess. That's not... How high up's that? Yeah. I mean, this is making it brighter actually, so this was a good idea. That's okay. Yeah. As I said, we're not finished. We still have more to do in here. I just want to move on and start figuring out the music room, because this is all we have so far. And I'd like to get a move on with it. So, let me pull up my pictures. I'm thinking, for most of the build so far, I've been going for a painted white brick look, but I did end up changing it to like a brown brick because I wanted it to feel more, I don't know, warm. But honestly, the white is such a classic. I think so many people and so many schools have that white painted brick. We might just do something, a little bit different. We might do one that has some, because I did also get these and they're painted and they would look really good in the classrooms, but I don't know about in here. No, we can give it a go. So we might do the curtains. It's like a medium one. Okay, that's annoying that it has to overlap, but what can you do? And like I said, I'm thinking this is going to double as the music room and the theater kids club. I don't really know if that's... Again, I don't know if they'll have a theater club or if it's going to be more like whatever class is elected to do the play in that term is going to then have their turn doing drama lessons, I guess. So it's not so much a club as much as it is, you know, all the kids get to participate and experience that. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking anyway. That doesn't mean that's what it's gonna be, but yeah. So we will do a door. I'm gonna do, I think, a regular door for this one. I think we'll put the teacher's desk here, put some shelving with instruments here. This will obviously have some stuff on it. And then I'm thinking we'll either do a circle of chairs in the center. We won't do desks. Put desks under the stairs. We'll do like just a circle of chairs with instruments. Because a lot of the photos I saw, they actually had not chairs, but these, they were chairs actually. They were like stool chairs. That doesn't make any sense. What I just said doesn't make sense. I will put photos on the screen so that you all get what I'm talking about. I just don't know. Don't think I can recreate that. We could also have choir, I guess. There could also be some choir happening here. I was actually in choir when I was a kid. Could I sing? No. Did I want to get out of art class? Yes. And that may sound crazy to you guys. Why? Who doesn't want to do art class? People who are bad at art. Like, I may be an arts major, okay? But I am not an artist, okay? There's no physical art happening here. There's no drawing, there's no painting, none of that. I'm terrible at both of those things, and I have zero motivation to try and be good at them. I'm good at writing, I'm not good at drawing. And this is going to be crazy and controversial. And feel free to disagree. And I'm also, this is kind of drama I'm starting for no reason. But I think that being a writer is more underrated than, or underappreciated. Maybe underappreciated than being a good artist. And, okay, here's the thing. I'm currently building, so I'm not going to be able to explain this as succinctly as I want to and have it go over all my points and thoughts and feelings on it. It is so much, I think for the common person, right? For the average person off the street, it is so much easier for them to be able to tell when something that someone has drawn is bad, because it's something you perceive with your eyes, you know, like your eyes have the first reaction to it, kind of like smelling a bad smell. Smelling something stinky, right? Like your nose, it's an immediate reaction. And you know, the more good someone gets at drawing, it can get a bit harder to really pinpoint what flaws their art has or what things they aren't necessarily excelling at. But in general, I think you can look at a piece of art as someone who isn't an artist and someone who doesn't critique art and be able to pinpoint what about it isn't quite right. Or you can get kind of a, you know what I mean? Even if you don't really know how to describe it. Whereas when it comes to writing, it's just like people's brains turn off and they have no ability to think. And, you know, maybe what I'm saying, maybe they kind of experience the same way, but in my experience, I found that people are much better at saying when art is bad than they are when saying that, like, writing is bad. Either that or they just don't care. I think most people don't really, like, if you're not a writer, don't understand the rules of writing and what makes something bad writing. Some people will get the feeling that something isn't right, whereas other people just don't really pick up on it at all. So that's why I think it's a lot harder to, I guess, prove a point to someone, a lot harder to prove a point to people about writing than it is with art. Because I guess people don't take you as seriously in that sense as well. I don't feel like when I try and have conversations with people about, you know, with my skill set in writing, when I try and have a conversation with someone about why something was poorly written, they don't seem to really understand the points I'm making, or they don't care, whereas I think I would be more listened to if I was an artist. But maybe that's just me coming from that angle because I'm a writer and not an artist and I don't, you know, vibe with it. But if any of you draw and any of you are in that position, let me know, give me your thoughts on it. But yeah, I also think people are much much more inclined to think, and this is going to sound a little mean, much more inclined to think that they could be a good writer than they could be a good artist, because I think art, physical art, seems to be more intimidating for people to get into than writing does. I think most people think that they could write a book, but they can't. Or you can, but it's not a good book. Whereas I think art is a little bit scarier, and that's kind of the boat I'm in. I don't really think I could be good at art, but I also don't have much of an interest in being an artist, because I have a lot of people in my life who are artists and if I want something drawn, I'll just ask them to do it. Yeah, so what is the vibe we want in this room? I really don't know. I'll do my curtains first. And I mean, this is where we'll put the teacher's desk, even though I originally didn't really want to do a teacher's desk in here, because I guess what I was thinking of was more okay, there is something I'm seeing. I don't know. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take a minute before I start doing anything with this. I'm gonna take a minute, have a look at some photos, and then I'll be back, but you guys won't notice I'm gone, so it'll be like 2 seconds. Alright, so I think my main issue with this music room, honestly, is the shape of the room. Like, because we have a stage happening here. Honestly, should I abolish the stage? Should I get rid of it? I wanted to keep it because I wanted it, but I'm thinking it might be better to not have it. We'll still have an entrance into it, but I do think I might be able to realize my vision with this room a little bit better if I don't have that there. So we're going in blind. I did originally have like a floor plan laid out for this, but yeah, I'm gonna change that up. Do music stopped. This is okay, I'll listen to this instead. So I wish I could put Life is Strange music in the background for you guys, but I don't want to get copyright striked, so there are a few things I want to try here, and you guys can feel free to take anything if you guys are doing this build alongside me. Feel free to take any of the ideas that I don't use for this. I'm thinking up some stuff. Okay. Let's put this window here. I think with the stairs I can't really do what I was thinking of just now, but what I can do instead just there. So we don't really need the open wall space. This will probably be the teacher's corner over here, I think. I do really want these, they're kind of like foam block stand things. But like I said, I don't have anything like that in the game, so I can't really do it. Where's my desk? When I put it? Okay. Thinking of this. Is it just me or is it dark in this room as well? It's because the ceiling is open. Okay, let's do... I don't want to do this one because I don't like the colors on it. I want the orangey wood. However, it is like the perfect it's like look. It has like a look to it. This could also work. However, it's got this like, why is it blue? Like, why is it tinted blue? I don't understand these decisions that EA makes. Everything they make is just like the weirdest color ever. Like what is does anyone use these counters? I've never used these counters in my entire time playing this game. But to be honest, they aren't that bad. Like if you were trying to do something brutalist, the sides are questionable though. That's really, really questionable. We may have to, for now, just do this vibe. Although if there's not a cabinet to go with it, I will have to change it because I need a cabinet. I don't think there is. It's really sad. This is so annoying because I had a bunch of modern cabinets that I got rid of because I was like, I've never used any of these ever in my entire time playing this game. Why do I have why do I have all these random modern cabinets here when I don't use them? And now I'm like, where are my modern cabinets? Where are they gone? Okay, I like this. It's not the right color. Too indecisive for this. None of these look the way I want them to. Counters and beds and captures are my biggest enemy in this game. If I had create a wheel? Color wheel? The color wheel. If I had cut the color wheel, I wouldn't have half the CC I have, and you also wouldn't see me complaining about anything ever, because I was deep in that with The Sims 3. None of these are gonna work. Oh my god. I just need to pick one and stick with it, because like no matter what I do, it's not gonna look the way I want. Like I'm just really, really wondering why we made this with this blue tint. Like, if not for the blue, this would be perfect. But why is it blue? Like, why? What swatch was that? What's that one called? That come with cabinets? my god, it's not this, is it? Is this what it came with? Really? Please tell me that it's not this with books in it. Are you kidding me? No, it's not. That's a different one. That's a different one. What one is it? It's this one. No. Wait, no, is it that one? What are you called, girl? Drawerized counter. Hold on, I need to check what pack it came with. It did come with Dream Home Decorator, but what one is your match? What? Did it not come with one? There's only 2 for Dream Home Decorator and they both make no sense. Oh, it's because I got it in the wrong swatch, but... I mean, I don't really want the open one, if I'm being completely honest. I don't want it to be open. But this looks awful. Oh my god. This is... this is actually making me mad. The cabinets here. I hate these. I hate them. Who made this? It's questionable decisions, honestly. Questionable. I don't like it because it's too modern. I mean, this could have worked if it didn't have the marble on it. And so could this if it didn't have like this the stainless steel thing happening. And so could have this if it just had... Let me see if they actually did come with a cabinet and I just didn't notice it. No, I didn't. They got a keyboard though. Thank you. I will take that. Maybe even the extra desk. Makes sense of this picture. Let's do... You know what? I will be pausing for a minute to try and figure this out. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. It's not what I wanted, but for now, I think this is what we are gonna have to do. So I will be using this one as the top one so that we can actually have... Wait, there isn't a longer piece. Ooh. Damn. Okay, I have to keep my thing in then. Neither of them have long pieces, it's so strange. Although, should I do it like this? No, because they have the visible drawers, don't they? Maybe... I don't even know why they have this feature in their classroom. They just do, so I'm rolling with it, but it doesn't make sense to me because this is not an art classroom, sorry. And like that's the only room I could see this making sense in, so. if this looks weird. I'm feeling like this looks weird as hell. What I'm doing right now. And trust me, it's literally just because the counters are not looking the color I want. That's the only reason it looks bad. Because I don't think this would be light. This needs to be like orange. I don't know what to do about that in particular. The rest of it's fine. Like this part's fine, but that is not okay. Okay, we will do, like I said, I want to do those like foam block chairs. Again, there will be photos for you guys to see what I mean, because I'm not describing it correctly at all. I'm really describing it horribly right now. But we may have to just do regular chairs in like a circle. Just sad. Where are my pictures? Okay. Let's just pick out some chairs then. Thinking these ones because they come in lots of colors. And I want to do them as multicolored chairs. Probably not that because it's not in the colors I want. That is a tiny chair. That chair is so small. What? Yeah, we probably will do this one. This also looks like a school chair. It's not though. They could have done this, but see, it only comes in like 2 colors and they're very harsh. I wish this was more bright, like a primary color. This one just has stickers on it. Could also do... Could do the metal fold out. I might do this for now. Just because they are in the primary colors I'm thinking of. Oh, that's not scented though. Although one of the pictures I've looked at, actually, you know what? I'm gonna do my regular chairs. I don't like that they're metal fold-out chairs. And one of the pictures actually does just use these. I'm gonna change the carpet though, don't worry. We're not gonna have so much blue on blue happening. Is that scented? Yeah, it is. Nice. Also do probably a stool and another whiteboard, I think. Standing one. I feel like they also have those Velcro whiteboards, and that's what I want to have one of those in here. One of those like blue Velcro whiteboards. You guys know what I'm talking about? It was like, you know, you had chalkboards. And like a whiteboard and a smartboard. I think this would be more like a smartboard. And then this is their whiteboard, and then they'd have like a Velcro one. I unfortunately don't. I don't have one. I don't even know if anyone's made anything like that, honestly. Let's step away from that for a sec so I can think about it. Let's see, a rug maybe? I know I have a rug that has music, like details on it. Not that one. It's custom content. Go, where is it? It's this one. But I don't know if that's too eclectic for me. It might be. I probably will not keep that, but I'm really quickly going to change the carpet to like probably brown. Something warmer. Not that. That's too much. Just do this, I guess. This does kind of make it feel sterile though, with the white and the... It's very bright in here. Why is this one tile just like unchanging? It's so weird. No idea what's going on with that. My pictures out. I mean, I would like to do like a big feature wall as well. We do like a table and a stool in the middle. I mean, I'm looking at Google as well now, and someone has actually done a blue chalkboard. It's just not a Velcro board per se, but we could pretend it is. This is kind of, I mean, I'm thinking more like this actually. Or this. So it's fine. I don't want this. But I think do something like that, maybe. Let's look at the boards I have. I mean, this is... that could work. We could also just do a chalkboard and have that be, I guess, it. Oh wait, this actually might be what that could work better. It is still green, which is not what I wanted. I want it to be blue, but this is like the texture, exactly the texture I'm thinking of, but blue. So you guys might be able to tell actually what I mean now. What is this? Oh, this could work in the in here for like welcome to the play. There might not be a swatch for it, but we can pretend. Sort of sciencey stuff, I think. The closest is probably one of those, so I'll just do that for now. So this is kind of too tall, so I might make this a bit bigger. Too big now. I don't know, that's the best I can do, if I'm being honest. That's the closest we'll get. Okay. Put a door here. Oh wait, that sizes my stage down. What? Hold on. Did I delete anything? No, I didn't. Okay. It didn't even delete my messed up chairs. Okay, I'm going to turn on delete protection then, just in case it does. Also, I'm going to save, because I haven't saved this whole time. And that would probably be a good idea. It would probably be a good idea to save right about now. How high did I have this? Like that high? Maybe one lower actually. It's messed up my castle though. And turned my cheats off. Excuse me. Okay, there we go. Yep, that's correct. That's my door fixed up. What did I say I was gonna put here? I think instead of what I was gonna do, we could do this instead. Again, I need something that will, you know, I think I actually have, doesn't this come with, maybe we can do that here instead of this. And then I believe that actually has a, is that this? I mean, it's not a perfect match, and that's the problem. Because why is it slightly off? It's like it was trying to match and then just decided not to. Yeah, I don't know. That's quite sad. But also not feeling the window there, because I want to do some like art stuff above here, and maybe put this here too, but smaller. We will also stack some chairs somewhere, I don't know where. Could do it here. So trust me guys, if I can find those like block chair things I'm thinking of, I will be putting them in for sure. I wouldn't even know what to look up to find them. And I also don't know if we have anything like that, so it might be that I end up doing something more colorful, because the more I look at this, the more I'm like, maybe I was on the right path with the colorful chairs. Just do a little table onto the whiteboard here or something like that. Let's not have a swatch that's like less insane looking. Whoops. Don't even know. Okay. I guess some of those tables. What am I thinking of specifically? Like the desk tables I used in here. We should probably keep it consistent as well and do these. I was thinking they'd be stacked onto here, so like they do occasionally use desks. I think we're gonna do a similar concept to what we did with the chairs and have them knocked over. But this one I think can have it like leaning back. Going the other way. There we go. So I've kind of just stashed them all in there, but we do need some color in this room, I'll be completely honest. Like color or warmth will be one or the other that we're lacking in. Should we do... I mean, I don't think I want to do it as wood in here. Because I don't like that these two rooms look super similar like that, but I don't know, I'm the absolute worst when it comes to picking like wall colors and like the color of the floor because I just can't make up my damn mind. You will see this change 1,000 times over until I like finally get sick of myself and just pick something and leave it. This is hurting my eyes, that one. The brown is too... The blue is... There's too much blue happening. I don't know. Okay, let's see... I kind of want to do the posters first. I also don't know how much longer I'll be recording for. I think maybe another 40 minutes and then we'll have to clock out, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna be scrolling through the wall decorations for a while, so if you guys have anything you need to do, get on that because it's gonna take me a bit. I also likely won't have everything I want. Because I really like those paper decoration things that you make in school. There's a lot of decorations at schools made out of paper, and I haven't been able to really locate any custom content that emulates that. So I don't know, we're a bit limited on what we can do in terms of realism here. This is like sort of captures that. Like, this is the music room, so this would look really good maybe above the whiteboards. But I can only do it one time, so maybe I should just put it here. This is cute, but not quite what I'm thinking of. This comes with swatches, doesn't it? Yeah. Let's do one with stuff in it. Some swatches. This is another board. Not what I need here. You're gonna see me substituting a lot of items, as I mentioned earlier, until I can find all the stuff that I need specifically. Some music posters, which is good. Where would I put them now? I love dinosaurs. I was such a dinosaur kid. I really, really did love dinosaurs when I was a kid. I kind of have that going in the library. You guys haven't seen it, but I'm already doing that somewhere else. This is another music poster. So at least we know we'll have a lot of those. It's sign language. I'm ashamed to say that I don't know sign language. I would really love to learn it. I just think it's one of those things, sort of like a drawing, that I'm intimidated by. Because I don't like being bad at things. We definitely should put a clock in here, because every classroom should have a clock of some sort somewhere, so that you can stare at it as you're doing your work and hope and pray that it goes by faster. Exactly what I do, or used to do. I'm no longer in classrooms. I do all my schooling online, thank God. Should there be a fire extinguisher? do modern classrooms have fire extinguishers in them, or are they more like in the hallway? I don't know. Those are really cute, actually. Specifically, there are two posters I know I have that I would like to put in. I just haven't found them yet. Whilst doing this very long scroll. Wait, this is so cute. Oh, I love that. That's adorable. But it's a chalkboard. I mean, I could have a chalkboard behind her desk. Why am I'm assigning identity to the person in this classroom when I didn't mean to. It's just not quite what I was thinking of. You know, I'm actually thinking this could be like a double teacher classroom because I kind of want to redo something I have going on over here. Where we'll do like... Do you need to have this as a desk actually? So maybe if I need something longer than that. Like this, I guess. That's what I'm thinking. Sounds a little weird. I mean, someone's getting boxed in, I'll tell you that. Okay, I definitely don't want this here because I have an idea. I just need to find something for it. So I might not even be able to do the teacher's area. In this video. Either that or I will just put the window back if I can't find what I'm looking for. I guess if I had a blackboard, I could try and do something with it. But I don't know. See if I have one that's empty. This is gonna have a music poster on it. I know it does somewhere. Never mind, it doesn't. We should also do some like drama club things. Just like, wow, when you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. So real. Oh god. Why be so tiny? I mean, I'm gonna get all of these out and then we will like piece everything together. What's that? Oh. This is perfect actually. This is like the paper made stuff. This is what I am thinking of. It matches what is happening in this picture as well. Do it. Fire. And then we will do, I still haven't found the poster I was initially looking for, but mark my words, I'm going to find it. Unless I did and I forgot that I found it and I've already put it down, or I forgot, but I don't think I did. I mean, this one has a music poster as well on it, doesn't it? Has this, and that will work, but it's still not what I'm thinking of. What does it? What do I need to look up to find this? Okay, let's look at music. And we'll throw out some clutter as well. Like a microphone. Oh, do we already have a keyboard out somewhere? I think we probably do, but we'll do another one just in case we don't. There's no music posters. I can try doing that. Maybe drums. We need the music sheet. We can put a xylophone in, yeah, and some trumpets. I should try and get some more musical instruments in my game as well, because I don't think as of right now that I have that many. Like a bunch of violins. Okay. I also want blackboard. Or it could be a chalkboard. Oh, what? I didn't even notice I had this. I'm reconsidering this whole situation now. This might actually be better than what I had. That might be more of a vibe. Wait, but Around the Sims 4 has like swatches on this. Oh god. How am I... I was going for whiteboards because the save file's in like 2000 and... history, philosophy, chemistry, physical, math. 2014, so it makes a lot more sense to This health class. It makes a lot more sense to have a whiteboard than a blackboard, but I don't know. We could also just maybe this is one of the classrooms that hasn't had the new boards installed. I don't know. We could say that. But I also did just completely ignore that I was actually getting something for over here. Does anyone else... Actually, never mind. I was gonna ask a question, but nobody get FOMO from that either. I want to do something on here, but because I have it lowered, it looks a bit strange. Could just do that. It's not really relevant to the class. I feel like it would have to have something to do with music happening on it, but I don't know. I will give the teachers a I mean, if I was a teacher, I wouldn't want my students to be able to look over my shoulder and see what I was doing. But to each their own, I guess. That's somewhere else for now. So I'm going to redo some of this because bothers me that they don't line up together and like snap together and stuff. So I think that there will be 2 different teachers maybe who both work in this classroom, since it doubles as the music classroom and the, I guess, drama class. And maybe they get along, maybe they don't. Can they even see that if I do that? Because I've got... No, they can't. Oh my god. Because I've got a half wall here. You can like see it where it cuts into. Well, whatever. I don't really need this desk. Did one of my chairs get deleted? Or did I delete it? But I just remembered we can get some really nice light coming into this room. Look how pretty that is. I love it. I've got this here. And I am thinking they are keeping certain instruments in these cupboards. I want a little cart. I think I have one in here, but it's this one. I was considering... No. I was gonna say, I was thinking of moving some of this. I don't really know where to put the drums, if I'm being honest. We could just clutter some things up a little. Maybe they very recently had like a little music class happening in here, so they have all that stuff there. And I think I'm gonna put the piano. See, I was gonna try out doing these like a stage thing, but that would completely change everything I've done now. And I don't really want to be completely changing the whole thing that I've done when I've already done it like this. I could have just like tested it out earlier, but I didn't, so we are gonna have to deal with it. Yes, we are. Just deal with it the way it is and appreciate it. So we'll do some violins by the chairs. This is making me think of the scene in Bridge to Terabithia. They're all like, guess what I'm talking about if you've seen that movie, which you probably have, because everyone who was born in the 2000s will have seen that movie, and if you haven't, then whatever. I wish I had like a tambourine. To size this down so it doesn't look really weird in front of the chairs. I'm not really sure where all my posters are gonna go, if I'm being honest. This is where I'm going to put my stackable chairs. I just love stacking chairs. It just makes sense, you know. Yeah, I'm back to thinking about this cabinet situation, which I still don't know what to do with. So maybe we won't even think about it, actually. Maybe I'll just change my mind immediately after I've said that. Maybe we'll try and put like a rug down. I also am thinking of changing the walls to something else. These are really bright. Feels like a music related one, maybe. I don't know, because it's quite pixelated and it has nothing to do with the class. So a lot of the pictures I'm looking at, their rugs also have nothing to do with it. They'll just be like bright, colorful rugs that appeal to kids. Actually, this is one of my favorite swatches on this rug, and I've never had a reason to use it, and I still don't see a reason to use it in this class. To be honest, this one makes most sense to me. Like, it brings a pop of color, but it might be a bit too extreme. Like, the contrast of this between how I've done the classroom. I mean, that one actually might be a bit better. I don't know. We'll, like, if I don't like it, then we will know within the next 10 minutes. I will change my mind. But I was thinking of doing something like this in here. Just like make it look plainer. I mean, I quite like the simplicity of that. I do need to put cabinets there. Maybe what I can do is I can Does that look ridiculous? Be honest. Be completely honest with me. Does that look ridiculous? I'm trying so hard to make these cabinets work because they're the only ones I have right now in the correct swatch, but I think I just have to give up on it, to be honest. I think I really do. I think we have the basics of the shape down. The only thing that is of concern to me is these instruments being here. I really want to include them, I just think they don't make sense where they are, especially like the drum kit. I think maybe it would make more sense to have just a piano, or even we could even just like put that here instead. This stand as well. I like having it in the room to make it seem like it's been used. Just don't have anywhere for it to go. This will be very fun to decorate though. I don't really know if we have time to do that today. To like really clutter and decorate. Especially since that would take me ages. If I just focused on doing the one room, then we might have had time to... This glows? What? Okay. We might have had time to do that, but I don't think we do, because it's about... Like, we were about to hit the 3-hour mark, unless I'm counting, like, incredibly... Actually, we might not be. It might be like 2.5 hours now that I think of it. gonna have to check my time count, and then we might be able to do something about this. If I'm not going over. Okay, so actually I think we might be okay to go for like, I think another 30 minutes, probably. I think that should be fine. I just wish I could get some more stuff to decorate this with. And I want to be able to, like, I want to have this figured out before I start decorating, but obviously that doesn't seem like a possibility right now. So let me just, guess we'll just get started and like cluttering it up. Though I don't know what, I need to get more used to like things being mismatched, because I know a lot of my builds are like that, and that's what I aim to do, but I still sometimes I'm like, ugh, I want this to match and I want it to look good, and you know, but the truth is don't need to do any of those things. So maybe we will start with the teacher's desk area. Do you have a picture? Gonna zoom in on it. Well, actually, I kind of want to put up some ceiling decorations. So let's see what we've got. Aren't these... I've never used these. But these could be really useful if they weren't in these swatches. That's not... Oh wait, these are like cute hanging dinosaurs. These should be in here somewhere though. Yeah, there's not a lot of stuff. I had a feeling I was gonna end up having to do like the good old place things manually. Just hoped I wouldn't have to. This could be fun though, this one. I just don't know where to put it. God, it doesn't fit. Nothing drives me crazy like when you want to do something like this, but you can't because it doesn't fit where you're trying to put it. We can do that, but like it's obviously, yeah, but okay, we'll let it be for now. But yeah, I usually end up having to take the wall decorations and put them somewhere. That's way too big. Like these little star popsicles, these are so cute. These are by the Gold Sim. They're not active anymore, but they made mostly stuff for kids and toddlers. And honestly, like, something I think is really sad is that most of the CC creators who made content for children and toddlers in this game no longer make custom content or are no longer active. And I'm not surprised by that if they were, you know, if they were making custom content for those age groups, and they're sorely neglected age groups, that they would, you know, I mean, I the reasons they probably are not active anymore probably isn't because of this, but me personally, If I wouldn't, yeah, I would not be active any longer if my favorite age group was as neglected. You know what though, why am I saying that? Because my favorite age group is literally kids, toddlers, and hey, this actually looks quite a lot like my build. Okay, anyway. My favorite age group is this, yeah, kids, toddlers, infants, and they are very, very neglected. I need to save some of this stuff for the art room. I'm getting a little bit crazy. I'm starting to decorate this like it is the art room, and it's not, so. Here's the fire alarm. They have a bunch of these like drama masks. These could be good to put in. Could put that on like the door. I don't know. These are sort of what I'm looking for. I know that they are supposed to go on walls, but they've got these like string puff things hanging from the ceiling in this photo I'm looking at. And I think that makes sense. Oh, this is cute. We can hang this from... I'm thinking of the art classroom. I can't do this. Let me put that in there so I don't get tempted to try and do that. When I do that art classroom, it's gonna be like color everywhere. It's gonna be crazy. That in there as well. Which, now that I say that, I have a feeling everyone is going to vote on me doing the art classroom next. Which I'm not opposed to because I clearly want to do it. What is this? Tassels? It's a garland. They look like tassels. Got an American flag. This is what I wanted to put in the gym somewhere. There. Maybe here. Made it really large. Needs to be bigger, but not that big. Okay, maybe we'll... because I'm not having much luck with figuring out my wall decorations. Pride rocks. Did they bring that out this year or last year for Pride Month? Thank God. I was literally about to be like, if there is no lesbian flag, I'm gonna lose my mind. And real ones know about that. About the amount that lesbians get neglected by EA. Not EA, oh my god. Not EA specifically. How much lesbians get neglected whenever Pride comes around, when it comes to like Pride merch. Just there's no acknowledgement from companies. And you know what? I would like to believe that part of that is because lesbians are so hard to market to because we aren't the people buying Pride merch. Could put a set of... I don't know where this would go. Here's the thing. No, there's nowhere to put wall stuff in here. I'm gonna put it out, but there's nowhere for it to go. So we may have to do some decorating. I need binders. And probably a printer. Do these ones and these ones and these ones. We'll need like pencil holders and tissues. I use the search feature so much, I know. But listen, it is so good. It makes life 1,000 times easier to use the search feature. We need, what else did I say? Pencil holders? Or like a tabletop cubby kind of thing. That is cute. That should go in the art room though. Yeah, we can put a paper down, I guess. Did I do like... No, I didn't, did I? Is there supposed to be a laptop here? Did it get deleted? It probably did. I guess I'll use the mini drawers that I have in here. I really need to reorganize this. All my chairs are gone and some tables in that room. Yeah, this is the correct one. I don't know what's happened to that first room. It's clearly having some difficulties. Yeah, I need to reorganize these because I liked it when I did it, but now the more I look at it, the more I'm like, this is a bit extreme. I think I went a little bit crazy with that. Let's see. My life easier. I would like to put like soundproofing stuff on the walls, but once again, there's just nowhere to put it. Like, where am I gonna put any of that? Put like a little lunch on the table. To say the teacher's got, she's eating her lunch and we can all relate to having... Wait a minute. No, stop, this is so sad. Okay. This, what we're looking at right now, this is literally like perfect if it was in a different color for like the little seats I was showing you. Like, Sims won't be able to sit on that, obviously. But this is what I'm talking about when I see like little like road. I will have put a picture in, but I'm showing it anyway. That's what I want. I'm gonna repeat a few of the items that we'll see appear in different rooms because we don't want this build to be crazy. I think that's all we need for now. Maybe we would have like a phone. I think each classroom has their own phone, right? And I didn't put a lunch down, so I'm gonna do like potato salad. I actually love potato salad. That is making my mouth water thinking about potato salad. Or maybe a sandwich. Maybe she can have both potato salad and a sandwich. Let her do what she needs to do, you know? I'm gonna put in... Maybe not this, or maybe I will do this. Okay, get off the table. Well, unnecessarily tall. Is my thing turned on again? I have this like feature that makes everything brighter and I keep accidentally pressing the key that does it. kind of want this. I want this window here. I do, believe me, I do want the window there. But I also want some wall space. Because there's some part in the picture, because I'm really relying on this picture now. This looks different. I'm gonna have to move this desk anyway, so I don't know why I bothered. Maybe we'll just do the one laptop. Oh, I love this. Do you guys see this? That's beautiful. That makes me very happy. Did that bring anyone else joy if you were watching that? That brought me so much joy. We'll put the printer here. Although I think it might be too high, because why is it that high? Yeah, why is it floating? I don't know why it's floating. Different lamp. And if you've made it this far into the video, I'll tell you a little secret. No, I'm kidding. It's not going to be a secret. For my next build, I'm thinking of doing, I like this lamp, but don't know. I'm thinking of doing the, what was it specifically someone requested on my Tumblr? It was, I think, sorry, I'm like, I know it's horrible when someone's just not, when they're talking but they don't know what they're talking about. It was an arcade and a roller skating rink, I think, that they wanted, and I haven't been able to do it yet because I need to take a minute to myself because I was trying to do some of the build requests because I got 3 on my Tumblr and then I got way too stressed out about it. Way too stressed out about it. But I do still want to do them, and so I'm thinking for my next build I might do that for that person who wanted it. I'm a little bit intimidated by it though because I've never done anything like that before, so don't take my word on it. But I might work on that next so we can get that out the way, and hopefully that person will be happy about that if they still care or still follow me. Okay, why is it taking me so long to pick a lamp? Maybe I'll just do this one because it is taking me way too long to pick a lamp. Like, get it together. It's literally just a lamp. Okay, relax. That just makes me so happy. I always forget that these can do that. They snap to each other. Put this. Get. I have no idea what any of this is going to look like yet, so gotta be a bit patient. Where would the phone be? The phone would probably be maybe over here. And we'll do some more these. Do this one actually. I'm gonna do fake laptops again because I like that I can move them and I don't feel like having to do the whole process where I tool a real laptop to make it sit the way I want. Do the one, just gonna have potato salad. I'm not doing these all in the one color, by the way, so nobody freak out. A mini timetable thing. Gotta lower these. No idea why they're up that high. Oh, why are they like going in alphabetical order? What on earth? That's so weird. Just have to redo it, I guess. They sit kind of in the right spot. Not anymore, actually. I don't know what is happening with that. Don't mind me just like grabbing out a piece of CC as well. I should also do like a photo frame for her. I'm gonna put, based off of the picture, another stool over here. It is very colorful in here now. I'm hesitant to keep this here just because it's in the classrooms and I don't want to have too much repetition happening. But then I don't know what to put there. These little miscellaneous items. Also, one of my posters can get moved. Could put like an array of guitars. I didn't want to have a bunch of instruments sitting out, but because guitars are fairly small, might look okay. Or I do have the cased ones as well. These are by around The Sims 4. Okay. Feels like a music room. Get rid of this. Have to do this side of the wall. I honestly don't know what to put there. I mean, obviously this needs to have a handrail for stairs. Would it echo a lot more in here because of the fact this ceiling is so high? I have no idea. Let's see if that deletes any of my stuff. Okay, I don't think it did. It's fine then. I'm gonna I think I'm gonna finish the video up really soon. Because I want to. I'm getting tired. But I'm gonna fix up the upstairs. So these rooms aren't complete. So in the last video we did get the classrooms complete on camera, but I think this just needs a little bit more thought from me, like a couple more days to sit on it and really think about it. So please don't be disappointed that I didn't finish it on camera, because that's just the way things go sometimes. Sometimes things take longer than other things do. I don't know. Let's do some. This is gonna have to get like a I have to sort this out. Do this. I don't really know what this is gonna be, but I don't know. At least it's kind of realistic. I feel like this is what this would look like. Probably bigger, a lot bigger in real life, but I don't know. Do what you can. I think I'm gonna have to put something lining here to separate like the walls, but I just don't know how it's gonna look. You can't really see it from down here, you can only see it from up here. I mean, I guess that's fine actually. Like, it honestly doesn't look bad. Can't put it there because of the stupid... Is it the handrail? No, it's probably the... Oh, no, I guess it's just the wall then. It's preventing me from seeing that. Also, I don't really like that this door is like squished up against the wall, but I can't do much to change it now with the way that I've done the layout. And I think this would be open. I mean, obviously, once again, give me feedback. Obviously, I'm not going to, I will say one thing. The way that I have this now, I don't intend on changing the layout, but do let me know if this would be open. Like, work with within the frame of what I've done if you have feedback on this, or if you have like, if you're someone who was in theater or like has ever been to like a backstage area, because I personally have not. My experiences are very different. I don't know. That's not, I didn't really. At my school we had our we had an indoor gym, but we also had an outdoor like auditorium gym, so it was like outside, and we would do all our school concerts and stuff outside there. And then the gym was used for like assemblies, so obviously like this all the students in the school would come if the principal had an announcement, or if there was something that they needed to tell us, or if we had guest people coming. But because all of our performances, yeah, because they happened in the summer, we would have it outside. That was like end of year, so in December we'd have all the performances happening outdoors as opposed to indoors. So like school dances, and when I say school dances, I mean school performance dances, not like whatever, like a Halloween dance. None of that was happening outside. That was because I feel like that's dangerous. That's pretty dangerous, first of all, and second, it just wasn't happening. I don't really like that this wall looks so short though. I think one thing I could do is, instead of this, I could maybe delete that, and then the wall doesn't look as short. I mean, it does still look as short, but at least I'll be aware that this is what's really happening above. I don't know. I think we would have concrete floor up here. Like that. Maybe even we would have that down here as well. Should I do this stair entrance thing on either side? I should, right? That would make sense. Although I'm starting to think, instead of doing that, I should just extend the stage, maybe? I don't actually, because I have an entrance here, so I can't really. It just feels like a really small stage compared to how much room there is around it. Like, I could also just push it back so there's more, like, I don't know. I can get rid of these now though. But how do my windows look from? They actually don't look bad from outside. They actually look okay. This tree, oh my god. One of them is kind of messing up though. Needs to be pushed over. One of my desks is causing me pain. There goes a wall. This is because I have delete protection on. Don't worry, I'm going to turn it off as soon as I'm done with this, because you should not leave delete protection on. Game will crash. This is kind of this, like, what are these called? The trims are a little bit awkward looking, but I'm gonna figure it out and make it work. My windows are a little bit all awkward as well, but I'm also going to figure that out. I mean, I think sometimes you just have to accept that your windows are going to look bad. Especially if you can't get it even, like me. This door up here. I don't really know what this... Again, I don't know what this is for. This could be... I don't know. It could... I want to say... I honestly, like, I need to figure it out. We could say it's maybe like a... I want to say a pump room. Similar to, like, the pool, but does that... Doesn't need that. Why am I'm thinking of, like, Nightmare on Elm Street, the boiler room, for some reason, but that's not what that would be in a basement, not up here. So I don't really know what they would keep up here. It might just be, like, pipes or something. When I was in school, we went up there one time to, like, the weird upstairs place that's, like, in the gym. I don't remember what was up there, like, at all. And I think in the picture references I'm basing this whole, like, stair situation off of, they had, like, an office up there, so it was actually somebody's office space, because the teacher didn't have an office space in the music classroom, I don't think, so they just had it in the space up here. And there was, like, a window looking down, so we could do that. We could do a creepy little window. I don't know. Let's like see what this looks like. Okay. That looks fine. This is bothering me though. That's bothering me really badly. Wish that wasn't like that. This needs to be doubled, I see. That looks really strange, just as like a single column. That messes with my windows. Maybe... Oh, nice. Now it spans the whole thing. I still have delay protection. Oh, I need to put this, like, all over here. Yeah, let's turn that off. Oh, I forgot a spot. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's pretty much... Except for the interior up here as well. How am I missing these? I hate when it does this, when it applies stuff to outside as well. Like, it's got this... Oh, that was laggy. Why are we lagging? Oh, don't mind how my building looks from the back. I haven't done anything to it. Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we are. I'm happy with this for the most part. I just need a little bit more decorations, and then obviously I have so much to do here and finishing up the gym, but we'll keep everything as simple as we can because we are trying to be, again, conscious of how many items we put in this build. But that's me wrapping up this video. I will run a poll letting you all pick out what room you want to see next, even though I'm 90% sure of what will win that poll. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it maybe a little relaxing or entertaining, either or, and I will see you in the next one.